Hello and welcome. My name is Melanie and this is Inspired Life with Melanie. I'm so happy you're here today and I hope you are ready to talk about the Lululemon backpacks. So I have done several videos on this one. This is the Lululemon Wunderlust Backpack. I've done a couple of videos because this is my absolute go-to bag for travel as my personal carry-on item. There are so many great features of this bag. Watch this video that I link because it's going to tell you all the reasons that I love this bag so much for travel. It will always be my travel bag. But Lululemon has some other really great backpacks out there. So I want to take a look at these two, talk about them together, kind of compare some of the features, and then we can just talk about, what the different uses, at least what I think different uses for each of these bags would be. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with this one first. This, like I said, is the Lululemon Wunderlust Backpack. It is 25 liters. I'm going to go over this one quickly because I really do have two other videos on my channel where you can dig in and check out all the things I love about this bag. So I don't want to waste a ton of your time on that because I've got other stuff out there, but I just want to take a quick look. So basically, this is what this backpack looks like on. It's large. I get that, but it's not as large as you might think. I'm just a very short person. So this is what it looks like on someone who's 5'2". So anyway, it is an amazing backpack. Some of my favorite features are the fact that, which is totally anti anything I would have done in the past. I would have turned bags down for these reasons I'm about to talk about, but I actually bought this bag specifically for these reasons. And what it is that this one has the fold over flap at the top. What I love about that is that if you're getting on a plane and you have your jacket on and you don't want to stuff it in your bag to take up some of that valuable space, you just tuck that in right here. Even if you're not on a plane, you're out, you're on a trip and maybe you take your coat in the morning because you need it and it's chilly, but by the afternoon you don't need it. It's just super simple to put something right back here and you can cinch these up a little bit, not taking up valuable space inside the bag. And it's just a really good feature. So some other features, let me just tell you real quickly the size on this just so we can compare. So real quickly, this one, as I said, it is 25 liters. It is 14.2 inches wide, 6.1 inches deep, and 20.1 inches high. This other one, the Crew, is 11.4 inches wide, 7.3 inches deep, and 16.5 inches high. So when you look at these two together, you can tell that the Wunderlust backpack is a little bit larger. And that's why I love it so much for travel, because I can put all the things in there that I need. So my neck pillow, a blanket or a jacket, snacks, all of those things that you have to have on your trip on the airplane or wherever. This bag is so perfect for that. If you're not into big bags, this one will work just as well. But let's look at this one on so you can see the size difference. So as you can see, it is a little bit smaller. It is a great size. I just really feel like this one would be super amazing for if you're in school, for your books, a gym bag. Honestly, even like if you've got kids and you need to tote all the things around, this is a really good size as well. So let's kind of compare these two side by side and just talk about some of the different features of each bag. Okay, so here we are again, both of these bags kind of side by side. You can see the difference a little bit in the size of the two. Let's talk about the Crew backpack. Now, I will say there is a Crew new or updated. It's an updated version. It's what's for sale on Lululemon right now. And it does have a feature on the new bag that mine does not have. So it has a strap on the back that you can use to slip down over your luggage. And I do think that that is really important and a great feature that they have added to this bag. But just taking a look, let's look from the inside or outside in. So you've got this great compartment down here at the bottom. It is very large. I mean, really, for an outside compartment, it is large in size. It is the full width of the bag. That's probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches deep. This is great. You could put your headphones, I don't know, your keys, your wallet if you wanted to keep that in there. So it is a really good pocket for the outside of the bag. You have the main compartment. And in this main compartment, I do love that this folds all the way down. Sometimes backpacks don't do that, and it's just so hard to get inside the bag. But this one folds down the whole way, which is really helpful. It does have 2 little sleeve compartments back here. They're the same size. They're not zippered or anything like that, but that's, you know, a great place to put your pens, or if you were using this for travel, it would be a good place for your passport as well. And then if we keep looking on the outside, it is just like the Wunderlust. It does have a spot for a 16-inch laptop. So you've got that compartment. If you were using this for travel and you didn't want to take your laptop, which I wouldn't if I was on vacation, this would be where I would put my important papers for the trip, you know, just flight itineraries and things like that. So that is also a handy feature. It does have this padded handle, which makes it very easy to carry and move, especially if you had the strap across the back. It just makes it easier to get on and off of a suitcase. It's got the adjustable straps in the back that are padded for comfort as well. That's pretty standard on all bags. And then the 2 side compartments are identical. They are made for water bottles. I'll admit it would be a very small water bottle. I would say that'd be the only drawback to this bag. But one thing I do like is because these aren't very deep, you do have this strap right here that you can cinch around your water bottle to make sure that it doesn't come flying out if you bump up against something. So I love this bag. I think it is fantastic. I have used it as a gym bag before, and it's honestly, it's my favorite gym bag. It's just the perfect size, not too big, not too small. You can get the things that you want in it, but it's not gonna overpower you, or especially if you're going on even short trips or something like that, and you just need something quick and easy, and you don't need a bunch of things because you're not going very far. This is a really good bag to use for that. Okay, and so again, this is the Lululemon Wunderlust Backpack. My other video has all the features. We'll touch on them now. But looking from the outside in, I mentioned this ability with this flap that folds over and what you can do with that. I think that's a great feature. It does have a zipper compartment right here in the flap, which is really nice. You can use this for your keys. You can put your AirPods or earphones in here as well. It's just a very small compartment, but very quick and easy to get to. It does have the zipper compartment for the laptop. On my trip, this is where I put my important trip papers. So, because I'm not taking my work laptop, that's for sure. So you've got that. You have the sleeve that I mentioned that makes it really easy to slip this down over the handlebars of your suitcase. These 2 zipper compartments on the sides, I absolutely love. So this is one of the 2 features of this bag. Well, there's just so many things that I love about this for travel. But these are very deep. I'm gonna stick my arm in there. I mean, that is a very, very deep pocket to put a water bottle in. One thing that makes this really nice, sometimes when you put a bottle in a side pocket like this, it will kind of eat into the bag. You know what I mean? It eats into the bag a little bit. It may not be a lot, but just a little bit. This one has a very unique feature. It's got this zipper compartment on the side. And if you put your water in this side pocket, it doesn't eat into the bag. It's like it stands off of the bag a little bit. So I very much love that feature for those times when you really need all of the real estate inside the bag. You can put your bottle here and it's going to just really maintain and keep safe all that valuable space inside the bag that you need. So this is equal on either side. This is also a good place if you're traveling to put your AirPods, or if you wanted to use this for a gym bag, or if you wanted to use this for for school. The other great feature about this bag, I mentioned it before, we've got the flap. And when you open this bag up, the amount of volume inside this bag is crazy. I'll tell you what, I have not tried this, but let's try it. I bet I can fit this entire backpack in here, and it's not even going to, yeah. I mean, I just put an entire backpack in this bag, and you could still put more. So the amount of things that you can get inside this bag is amazing and super key on trips. It also has a zipper compartment right here. This is actually where I do keep my passport when I travel. I would keep my wallet in here if it wasn't one that I needed a passport for. And then it has one more compartment right here that is a snap closure. And this might be where I would keep my book. So I want to read my book on the plane. I'm going to put it in here. I don't have to search around inside the volume of the bag to get to that. It just gives me another place for easy access for something. And then, as I mentioned, you can use the drawstring here to cinch this up. You use these flaps, and you can use the adjustable straps to cinch down if you want to put anything. I'm going to use this backpack again as an example. You would be able to put anything in there like this, and you can carry it. It's not taking up the space inside the bag. So this also is an amazing bag. It is my travel go-to. I will probably never in my life use another bag for my personal item on a plane. This has so many functions. It carries so much stuff. It's got all the little pockets, so it can keep you very organized. It's just a really, really great purchase. This as well is a great purchase. It's I think would be a great like book bag if you're in school, gym bag, anything like that. So both of these amazing bags, great options, and I think you'd be happy with the purchase either way. Okay, there we have it. We have looked at these two Lululemon backpacks, the Wunderlust and the Crew backpack. Hopefully now, if you were thinking about getting one of these backpacks, I hope this has helped you make a decision on which one to buy, just understanding the size difference between the two and the different features. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. I have used both of these extensively and love them, and can definitely give you my thoughts and opinions on the different features. And if you like this type of content, give me a like and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my family. And I love this type of content. And when you do that, it just lets me know that you like it as well. And it just keeps me going, making new stuff. So anyway, happy to have you here. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of the video, and we'll see you in the next.